right, you guys, let's take you outside to start, and then we will go inside. Even our neighbors have some spooky lights up. Okay, so it's cold out here, but I can handle it. Let me show you the full fall feels of the front step, and then we're gonna go inside and show you all the Halloween goodies. Hi! Hello? You gonna show everybody your house? So coming into the house, I'm gonna give you the full decorated house tour. I love turning this thing on, especially right as we get close to Halloween, because it just is such an inexpensive way to decorate the house, and it projects onto the walls and creates like this really cool Disney projected thing. And I think it also sings. We have our candy ready for the trick-or-treaters. This is gonna go out on the front step. It's a little luminary. And then we've got all of our different candies, Stormtrooper and Jack. So let's start in the office. I'm gonna try and show you guys as much as I possibly can. I know this room isn't that exciting, but I still have some little cute, this is a gift that I just got from a subscriber. I love this little soap, I added it. I also have this one. I mean, more is more at Halloween. I have this candle up here that smells really good in here. And then I did these little glitter pumpkins with our guest towels, and I have a little orange one down here. You're fully gonna give the tour, aren't you? Come on, good kid. Okay, this room is exciting, but not as exciting as the main space. I think this is so cool. I actually have one chosen for Halloween Day too, where it looks like people are like trying to come out of the screen. But I DIY'd this, so if you have one of those frame TVs, super easy to do. You don't have to pay for the subscription thing. A lot of you have been DMing me about these. They are from Home Goods. I know that's not the answer you wanted, but they're so good, and I saw them, and I got 2 of them last year, and they look like real drippy wax candles. You just put batteries in them, good to go. And then in here, I kind of did like a tone on tone vibe. I've got a little ghost over here, pumpkin, and then I have these little pink ceramic pumpkins that I put with my 7 dwarfs, and then another pumpkin and another projector down here that I don't think is battery filled yet. The amount of batteries that I go through in the Halloween season is insane. So in here, I did my banner. If you watched our Daily Grind series, this room got like overflowed, and I decorated it as we were doing the video, so it was really cool. I put Jack and Sally over here. Lots of Nightmare Before Christmas in here. This is my candle of choice. In the office, I actually showed how I decorated this little area on the daily homepage. Super fun. My countdown that I never touched the entire season. The other 2 I definitely did. So lots of little Nightmare Before Christmas details in here. I have my Halloween bucket list on my desk. And then I love this. It's gonna hold my Kindle. It's my little Halloween Kindle holder. Okay, we need to talk about this. I opened this Book Nook during our Book Nook video, and it's way more complicated than the one that I made. So we're gonna save it. I tried. It was crazy. So this is the view from where I plan my day every morning, and it's so fun. So this is Carl's little area with his little pet bed, and then blanket, squishmallows. It's my little area here. So that's the office, which I fully decorate every year. Little mummy in the corner, and then this little mummy. Hey, you gonna show everybody your house? Come on, let's keep going. We're watching Casper right now. So I have this broom that is motion activated, and I turned it off right now, but it usually goes throughout the house. It's kind of cool to have throughout Halloween. So let's go into the kitchen, because there's a lot of new stuff in there too, and there's one of my favorite areas. So I love a real life house tour. These are my actual beverages currently: water, purple tea, leftover popcorn. It's a real life house tour. We're not staging it to that extent. This was a amazing epic DIY this season. In here, I've got the poison apple candle, the full Hocus Pocus witch area, and I wanted to show it to you without the lights on so you could really see. So I did green fairy lights here, and then I have little fake tea lights going, but just for the sake of you being able to see everything. Every piece that I did is very witchy. I have a lot of green in here, and I'm just so happy with it. And those of you that have followed on stories and on Instagram have said it literally looks like a coffee shop, like a witchy coffee shop. So I have been doing my countdown, but I love this area. And honestly, it really just kind of came together perfectly. It wasn't a complicated one, and I love whenever that happens. So obsessed with this whole witchy coffee shop area, and the entire thing that inspired it was this sign. I just love it. I have to mention this a couple times. This is an accumulation over many, many years. We've been doing the Not So Scary for like 7 years, so I didn't just have all this decor this year, but we collected it, and I feel like it came together so well. So let's go maybe outside. They're just leaf garlands, and I thought it was really cool to add to the vibe. So I'll show you from, this is like our front balcony. I just kind of draped these. There's real leaves too on the ground. It's a total vibe out here, and I'm definitely gonna have the fog machine out here whenever we have the trick-or-treaters. So over here, I usually do the same thing every year. I fill it with these black and white candies, but this year I had these leftover mugs. Love that. I have this bowl ready to go because we're about to eat. And then these two areas you haven't seen yet because I redid them today. So I really wanted this guy front and center, my wax warmer that you all told me to get. And then I wanted like a full Disney harvest kind of theme all around it. Finally feel like we were successful in this endeavor. It took a while. I made some apple cider in here. You're gonna love that. Such a vibe. And I took this out for a video I'm about to film, and I'm so excited about it. This is the tier tray that you have not yet seen. I completely redid it. I did all ghosts, little Jack Skellington details. I don't know, I think that's from a scary movie called Trick or Treat. I just think it's the coolest thing. I'm kind of obsessed, and it all stemmed from this little cupcake down here. It's the cutest thing. So everything is all black and white with a couple touches of purple. This is from the dollar store. I love it so much. And then the cookie jar back there. Oh yes, speaking of cookies. Freshly baked, ready for Andre. Love that. We have 2 Not So Scary candles going. We've got the martini in the background. I keep refilling these cauldrons up. I love this cauldron hanging thing. I got it from, not Bath & Body Works, the other one. Bed Bath & Beyond, years ago. They might still have it. I love it. This tier tray I got at Home Goods. Love, such a good vibe. On here, I have these little teacups that I DIY'd in a previous year. I don't even remember what year I did that. And then I have this little tray here, candle going, so good. And then this I use to serve food. So that's our full kitchen setup. Kind of obsessed with it this year. And then whenever we turn around, oh, I didn't mention this. I decorated up there too. Those lights turn on. I was gonna put fairy lights. I mean, as you guys always say, we're never done. Tablescape, cool little DIY that I did this year. I had these candle holders, and I decided to do the bendy candles. It was like this DIY that I really wanted to try. I saw it online. It actually was super easy. So I bent these black candles. I got them in like a pack of 24, and then I painted them. Charger plates are from Amazon. These are all different. Every single one is different. They're so cool. I got them from Home Goods, and then I just kind of did these little different pieces on the table, kind of make it eclectic. Mesh from, I think, the dollar store, like Spirit Halloween, and then this table runner was from Amazon. Now, coming around is probably the greatest thing I've ever done, even better than the witchy area in the kitchen. I did Morticia's garden. I even have Thing under here. He was part of a previous video. It's all like snakes and vines and the skull vodka. It's empty, don't worry, I didn't waste one. And if you're wondering where the other martini glass is, I'm using it. So these glasses kind of inspired the entire thing. They're like serpent glasses, and I wanted the tray. DIY'd one from the dollar store. The tray's from the dollar store, the snakes are from the dollar store. Love it. I have my little Venus flytrap here, and then behind that I have my book nook that I made in our book nook video. Such a good video this year. And then this snake, I kind of like wrapped it around with all the vines. These were on clearance at Michael's. Such a good find. And then under here, I used a lot of dollar store pieces. So dollar store, the chain is too, the snakes, the glow-in-the-dark rocks, all the things that you see glowing. So what I did is I used green fairy lights and then a ton of these glow-in-the-dark rocks, and it just kind of lights everything up. It's awesome. Bunch of moss rocks under here that I painted, spray painted black. So cool. All these containers too are from the dollar store. Amazing. And then black spider webs. Absolutely beyond words incredible. I'm obsessed. These little lanterns too. I actually kind of like that it fell over. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. It's chaotic. what is it? Contained chaos. That's what we're going for. All right, this year I put this little guy here. I love him. He's from Michael's. I think they had him again this year. And I've always had these big sticks. I didn't know what to do with them this year. And I just kind of put them coming out of his little noggin. Amazing. Yeah, real life. It didn't break. Came close to breaking. Didn't break. Let's just, you know what? The decorating life is not easy. The decorating life chose me. I did not choose it. There we go. I just put up some of these bats. I thought that was such a cool thing. You can get these off of Amazon, but they just add height to it. So good. And then this marquee light, the boo light, I feel adds so much. And then of course the Venus flytrap. I know. So many of you guys tagged me in the really, really tall one from Michael's. They don't sell it in Canada. This was from a couple years prior at Michael's. Such a random find. It was like a wizard's stick is what they call it, or a Wiccan or witch. I don't know. I stuck it in the Venus flytrap pot with these, wrapped some fairy lights. It's in previous years. Like this is an accumulation over years. I think these are from last year. Venus flytrap roses, yes. So this kind of ties in the whole Morticia's garden thing. This was a snow globe that broke, but I salvaged it. The cauldron is filled with martini picks. So I tried to make this as practical as possible. So I actually use these every day. Well, not every day, but maybe through Halloween, yes. And then gin up here, and then usually the vermouth is right here. So like I actually tried to make it practical. We have some little dessert plates here. He's from Disney, love him. This was the inspiration for the Daily Grind spirals. So cool, the discs, love him. I fauxed this, so I just put some food coloring in this, such a cool thing. And then the bat bottle opener, sick. And I've got the Deadly Nightshade bottle, and then I love these too. These are from Michael's with the lit branches, and then the candles from Michael's too. So lots from Michael's, lots of cool things. This tray, by the way, is a Ouija board. Really, really neat. And then I used a lot of cobwebs this year, so that's what the green is. They're like glow-in-the-dark cobwebs. And then I have those eyes that I've had forever. The tree back there is Bath & Body Works. He's from Target. And then Audrey. How freaking cute. I kind of want to call him Tui because he also calls him that. I watched it twice this year. And then I did these little curly cues. He's ready with the glitter and all. Absolutely amazing. If you guys can hear crunching, I told you it was real life. Carl's having his dinner. We're not going to stop him. So I did those green fairy lights with the glow-in-the-dark cobwebs in here too. So good. And then these are the wine glasses that we actually use during dinner and everything. So some backups from the dollar store. They're very similar. These ones are from Home Goods and they're glass. So that's the whole bar cart with the fairy lights and everything. And then this year I actually hung some little moss balls with succulents coming out of them. It's chaotic, but we love it. You enjoying your dinner? You waited the whole time. The whole time you waited. Carl loves this thing. This has been featured in so many videos. It's unbelievable. This is his bed. Do you think he has enough toys? He uses this little blanket. He's got his Demogorgon. Mr. Blue is his favorite. And then he's got this little skull. My slippers. And then, okay, I need your opinions. So this is Gus. I DIY'd him last year. And you know this year how he's holding a little pumpkin? I don't want to ruin my pillow. And I keep toying with the idea of doing it. So basically you would just glue either side. What do you think? Because then it renders him not a comfortable pillow anymore. So I'm torn. You guys let me know what you think I should do. Then in here, I have, this thing is so cool. Actually, let me see if there is, like I told you, the batteries are a full situation. We might have run out of juice. Oh, we did. Amazing. I love it. It's giving Madame Leota. Do I wish that it was just one solid color? Yes, but it's okay. Love him for holding my remotes. Absolutely amazing. He's an OG pillow. Incredible. And then I did the village this year, which I think I kind of love. I did it in this tray, which again, I think the batteries have run out in this too. But I did some fairy lights with some black moss. Okay, so let's talk mantle. I wanted to do a full Haunted Mansion theme for the mantle. And I figured this year I had enough pieces that I could do it. I have these two gargoyles that are the coolest thing ever. I saw the other bust. These are from, I think almost everything's from Spirit Halloween. I saw his brother at Spirit Halloween, almost got him, but Thought one was enough. I love these. These are just like a thing I found from Amazon, but I felt like they were epic. Mesh rope that I salvaged off of a laundry basket. More Venus flytraps because I'm obsessed. I DIY'd him. He is a Trader Sam's mug that is incredible, and we waited in line in California to get him. It's all the Haunted Mansion dudes, the hitchhiking ghosts. Dollar store, but I kind of love how he's like coming out. Dollar store, I want to say Hallmark. Salvaged him this year. He's in a video. And then all these candles, and look, they're like melting because of the fireplace, but I kind of like it. All good. Walmart. This is like supposed to be a like a doorbell thing. I never use this and I never use this because to turn them on, they stay on. They're motion censored, but they're really cool. So the clock and then the gargoyle. I mean, and then what I did with the fairy lights is I tucked them all behind the mesh. I really like these ones. They're like the purple and orange ones. Yes. This is my little cozy nook. We use this area, like we sit and eat and we have our evenings here. I love this pillow too. I have this like tomb, home sweet home tomb pillow, and then this is the Haunted Mansion, so it goes kind of well. And then this is such a cool find too. From Target. They have a different one every year. And then I have these different books. So this is not a Halloween book, but I just felt like it looked like witchcraft. It was pretty cool. Sanderson Museum, and then Handbook of the Recently Deceased. I think it's just a sketchbook. But it's more because it's so dang cool. Okay, let's talk Lego. And then I think you've seen almost everything. So here's what's interesting this year. That countdown is not just for Halloween. It is also for when we are closing on our new house. So I did not decorate the upstairs as much as I usually do. I'm going to show you one thing though. This is how far I am on my Lego. I need to get going. I'm doing the Hocus Pocus Lego. Such a cool vibe. These turned off too. If you guys have ever bought these style, like this, like other style of fairy lights, they turn, like, don't, be careful. Like, look at the ratings because some of them, they just turn off on their own. How much cooler is that? Love it. Okay, Big Mama, Little Baby, my other countdown that I'm trying to stick to, but this holds all the extra pieces for my Hocus Pocus. Those Host Coasters, and then this tray, I just got this on clearance at Michael's. Dollar store find, a little candle, and then these are 2 games that Andre and I actually use. And then this guy, I don't know if I'm going to keep him for the next house. I find him kind of creepy, but for now we're good. What are you doing? Are you having a party down there? Okay. And then one last thing that I'm going to show you guys. I feel like I've shown you everything. Broom outside. We did do the porch. I don't know if I can take you guys down there. I put Oogie Boogie here. He is going next to my bathtub, and I'm gonna light him. He's a little DIY that I made. He's so cool with his wine glass. He's a vibe. Look at his little wine glass that I made out of an eyeball. And there's glitter, just incredible. Okay, there is a couple things down here. I mean, I can't help it. I am who I am. So in the gym, I have Mickey, the original. For my very first Not So Scary, he was like pastel. Whenever I was into the pastel spooky in the video, that was like, I don't like orange. What? Let's plug this in because this is where it's at. Can you see the paint all over my hand? It's from DIYs. Got my DIY bucket here. We've got this giant quilted pumpkin that I kind of love. I just kept it here this year. This is like, yeah, all my paints and all the things stay in there. I love, love, love this room. So we've got a little carpet down here, pumpkin, trick or treat, vibes, like especially at night. And it's actually cozy in here right now. So I hung all of the leaves on top of the fairy lights, and then I have cozy blankets, some pumpkins. I have a pumpkin patch and hayride sign, and then these little mummified candy corns, Oogie Boogie, amazing. And then my poor candles, I only have one left, and then I did this little wagon here with some candies in it. I mean, the candies are corked, so we're good, but yeah, amazing. And then I have a heater out here. I did a full video about this. I love this room. Like I said, I just want like this room times 1,000 in the country. So yeah, we didn't decorate like I mean, we still decorated a lot, but I didn't want to decorate like crazy considering we're trying to sell this place. Carl, come on, we're gonna go inside. And I have my fitness stuff for Halloween, my yoga mat for my Pilates, and Carl helps. So this is like our 5 a.m. situation. He said, can you see where he is right now? We can never do a normal house tour. In all the years that we've lived here, I don't think I've ever done a normal house tour. Carl's usually the star of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love showing all of the decorations. Thank you so much for always being a part of this. You guys honestly make me feel so creative and want to do this, to share everything and to share the inspiration. So it just means the world that I get to share this with you guys. And I can't wait. I can't even believe I'm saying this, to do this at the next house. So this will be the last house tour, not just for Halloween, ever. It's been a trip. It's been a ride. We're not going to get emotional just yet, but this is it. End of an era. So I hope you guys enjoyed this house tour. Tried to go out with a bang with all the different areas, but you guys are amazing, and please just know how much I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, dudes.